Howdy everyone, Podger here with the Age of Magic video. In today's video we are moving on to the next round of the preliminary matches for the AI Championships. In this round we have Team 3 on point going up against Team 9 Pronounced. On point got all their fancy skin outfits, and Pronounced is just a team of well-pronounced character names. So we'll head over, look at the team setups and what they're bringing to the table, and then send them off into the arena to battle it out. First in the arena is Team 3 on point, Mirrodin, Karana, Tiles, Blood Priest, Siegfried. This team has a very strong defensive wall. They have 2 tanks, they have 2 healers, and they've got Mirrodin who can do quite a bit of AoE damage, but what we have seen in this competition is AoE damage is not as predominant as single target. We've seen a lot of teams with heavy single target damage, and they do tremendously well. So it'll be interesting to see how this team goes. They've got, Siegfried is going to start off with the taunt. Tiles is going to taunt when the AoE comes out, if the enemy has AoE. And that's a heavy defense against Karana. They're going to protect her. She's going to be able to bring someone back. And Blood Priest is there just as a support healer. They've got a pretty good setup. We'll go have a look at Pronounce and what they're bringing to the table. Their matchup is Team 9 Pronounced, Akrishat, Tiles, Cage, Abaddon, Pig Boy. This team has a tank, but it is heavy damage dealing. Well, it has 2 tanks, but what is Akrishat? Is he a tank? Is he not? He's almost nothing, really. He's just a space holder or a space waster, however you want to look at it. We got Abaddon and Cage and Pig Boy. They can do some work, but is it enough to carry a character like Akrishat? Tiles, great tank, can lock down AoE and can taunt when damaged. So, yeah, he does a solid job. But yeah, the team's strong point will be its damage. We'll head over into the arena, see the 2 teams now fight it out, and see who will be moving on. Going into match number 1, Pronounce comes out with the hide from Cage, but then on point comes back with the stun and a lot of AoE damage, as these 2 teams, one full damage going up against more of a defensive healing team. Which one will come out on top? Tiles is taking the hit for on point, as he is on Pronounced as well. Tiles falls on point, but he's brought back by Karana. That is their strength. They have the ability to heal, they have the ability to survive, and they have Mirrodin as their damage dealer. But how are they going to fare against a full damage team? It seems not well, as the on-point team slowly whittles down Pronounced. They just are not doing too well. They are almost all in critical HP, as Pronounced is just really, they are on the ropes. On point doing quite well. They've lost their main healer, but that's fine. They still have Blood Priest who can do the job. However, he is very close to falling. At this point, though, I do not think it matters. Abaddon comes through with a massive hit. Unfortunately, he falls. There's only Cage left who kills. He takes himself out. He takes himself out by recklessly attacking Mirrodin and doing damage to himself. And unfortunately, on point, he just doesn't fall for the tactics of Pronounced. On point taking the first point. We'll move on to the second round and see which team can overcome the obstacles in front of them. Going into the second round, Mirrodin comes through, lands a stun on Cage. Is that going to do anything? It is not. It is removed. Both the Tiles come out with their taunts. Now they're going to try and take as much damage for their team, as the enemy of Tiles has the anti-heal on them. They're going to aim him, but this is the same mistake. They can't really bypass it, but they can't get rid of Tiles without him having to be brought back by Karana. She's still a big threat on the field. I mean, maybe if the AI was smart enough to readjust their moves, as Tiles is brought back, and on point is in such a good state, as everyone except for Akrishat, who is so close, is in critical HP already. There is not much what are they called? I've already forgotten. Pronounce can do at this point. They have just been slaughtered. They've just been made a joke of. Are they even going to be able to take out a single character? They are. They finally take out Karana, but it is too late. What more can they do at this point? As Siegfried comes through and takes the final blow, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. On point taking the second point, and they are moving on in the championships. Pronounced is eliminated. They are gone. They went for a full damage build with a bit of tank, but it just could not survive against a tank healer setup. On point, really thought about their weaknesses. They covered all their their exits, and they are doing very well. They will be moving on. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team 3 on point, moving on. Team 9 eliminated, pronounced. Team 3, very promising performance in that fight. So we'll see how they go against other teams that have more survivability. But it's looking good for them as well. There are a lot of teams now that have moved on to the quarterfinals that are looking very promising. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.